Hey, Sam here. Thanks for coming to this page today. Now, Video Bookmarker is a new software to do with SEO. Now, SEO is a topic which is kind of scary. It's not a topic that I personally like getting into too much, but I do know it works because I've ranked a number of videos, as you've seen on previous videos of mine, through YouTube and Google, generating hundreds of thousands of views to my videos for clients of mine and in my own business. Now, in just a moment, I'm going to pass you on to Peter, and he's going to show you how the software works and what it can do. It's unfortunately a Windows software, which is bad for Mac users. So if you're on a Mac, then it's not going to work great for you. But one of the reasons I wanted to get here today is, or get on before, is that I managed to secure a fantastic bonus. It's actually one of the best softwares that has come out to do with video over the past year. It's one that I really loved when it first came out, and it's going to give you the ability to run stores inside of your videos. You can literally run a store inside of your videos. Now, if you go down below, you'll be able to see this bonus, and you'll be able to watch this video right here, and I highly recommend that you do that because it'll show you this example of this software in action. What it's going to allow you to do is allow people to click inside of your videos and actually purchase products inside of your videos, find out more information, and it's a really cool product that I know you'll really benefit from, and white label rights is included with it for 1,000 sales. So you can sell this to 1,000 people, keep 100% of the profit. Another really good bonus which I'm excited about. So enough from me. Let's hop across to Peter. He's going to show you this software in action, and go down below, get access, and if you are interested in selling this white label product as your own, I highly encourage that you get access fast, because there is limited copies that I have to give away of this, but it's definitely going to enable you to make a lot of money in your business. Thank you for listening. All right, let's pass across to Peter, and I'll talk to you again soon. See you later.
Hey, it's Peter Beatty here with VideoRevolver.com and Video Bookmarker. I wanted to make this quick tutorial video to show you around the Video Bookmarker software and just kind of give you a tour and talk about some of the major features that you'll be using for building links to your videos. Now, in this video, I'm not going to cover all the little tiny specific details or features, because there are so many features in this software. It's a pretty advanced piece of software, and I can only cover so much in this tutorial video, but we do have another set of tutorial videos that you can watch. If you go to YouTube and you type Ultimate Bookmarker, okay, you'll see 1, 2, 3, 4 different tutorials here. Now, the software that you bought is Video Bookmarker. It's the video version of Ultimate Bookmarker, but it's based on the same framework, so these tutorials still apply. Okay, so give these tutorials a watch if you want to learn the more step-by-step, very specific, fine details on the software. Okay, we've got a tutorial here on quick setup, creating profiles, registrations on social bookmarking sites, improving success rates with submitting links, one-click account creator. So give these a watch in addition to this video. Okay, this video is kind of meant as an overall overview. Okay. So once you fire up the software, it's going to ask you for your username, password, and your serial number. Okay, you're going to get that stuff in your email, so make sure you check your email for those details, enter them, and then once you do that, the software will fire up and it will look just like this. Now, I will say one thing. If you've never used a link building software before, like this one, please try not to be overwhelmed by the amount of features here. There are a lot of features in this software. It's an extremely powerful piece of software, okay? And I'll be honest with you, I have not used many other link building softwares in my business in a long time. It's actually been a while since I've used a link building software. And when Yogesh first showed me Video Bookmarker, when I fired it up for the first time, I was a little bit overwhelmed, okay? I did not know what some of these features did and what they were there for. So I had to take some time with the software, watch the tutorials, and learn how to use it myself, because it isn't a very advanced piece of software. So just keep that in mind. Try not to get overwhelmed. Just take your time with it. Watch the videos. And if you have any trouble at all, just reach out to our support desk, and Yogesh will definitely help you out, okay? There's always a link right here. If you click check demo videos, it'll take you to these videos here I just showed you, okay? All right, so let's go ahead and get started. I'll show you around the software. The very first area that you do want to start out in is the Settings tab. If you go to File and then click on Settings, it's going to bring up this little window here. Now I'm going to walk you through some of the important features here. We don't need to cover all of them, but let's talk about the things that you do need to know. Okay. The very first thing I want to talk about are what this means here. Okay. Maximum number of threads per task, and then maximum number of tasks to run at the same time. So Video Bookmarker is programmed in a way that makes it or gives it the ability to work really fast and to do multiple things at the same time. Okay. Now, basically, that's what maximum number of threads per task mean. So a task is if we told the software, go out and create an account for us on all 800 of these social bookmarking sites, that would be one task, okay? That's one thing that the software needs to do over time. Another task may be go out and start building links on these sites for this video, okay? That would be considered one task, okay? We recommend keeping this number around 2 to 3 before you start experiencing performance lagging. So make sure you keep that around 2 to 3. But the software can do multiple tasks at the same time. For example, you can actually be, the software can go out there and be creating accounts for you on these social bookmarking sites while at the same time building links for another video. Okay, pretty cool. Now, threads per task. This means how many things within that one task do you want the software to do. For example, if you're telling the software to go out there and create social bookmarking accounts for you on 800 sites, well, this is saying how many sites do you want the software to create those accounts for at the same time, or submit those links at the same time. If we put this to 10, that means that the software is going to be building links or creating accounts for you on 10 sites at the same time. Okay, so that will obviously speed things up. I'm going to put this at 12. Whoops, not 100. Let's do 12. Not sure why that's not. Let me change that. Okay, so 12. And 2 tasks at the same time. All right, we don't really need to worry about this stuff here. You can leave this stuff the way it is. This stuff should be fine the way it is as well. Okay, so let's go ahead and click Save System Settings. Now the next tab that I want to draw your attention to is the CAPTCHA setting tab. Okay, now you have to realize that these social bookmarking sites that the software is building links on for us, well, what do most of these sites require? Well, most of these sites, like any site on the internet, will have CAPTCHA codes, okay? Those little funny looking images that have like weird looking numbers in them, and they tell you to type what the number says in the image to prove that you're human. Well, this software has the ability to crack those codes, okay? Otherwise, it wouldn't be able to go out there and create accounts for you on, 800 sites in just, a short time. But if you start experiencing low success rates, okay, if you're running a task, building links on all these sites, and you're getting a high number of failed sites over here, okay, let's say out of 800 sites you get like 600 that failed, well, obviously that's an issue. And the problem is the CAPTCHA, okay? So if you are getting low success rates, you can subscribe to a CAPTCHA solving service, okay? And this is what I do with the software. I use this one right here, dcapture.com. This is the best one, okay? What you do is where it says use right here, just select dCAPTCHA, okay? Select the dCAPTCHA tab. And what you can do is you can go to dcapture.com, okay? dcapture.com, let's go there. I'll show you what you need to do. Go there. It's a really ugly looking site, but if you create an account for yourself, click on register, give yourself a username and password, you can actually buy credits on here to use their CAPTCHA solving service. I just submitted $10 worth of credits, and the software is going out there and using their CAPTCHA solving service, and I'm having high success rates. So keep that in mind. $10 goes a long way. If you're getting low success rates with the CAPTCHA solving, $10 goes a long way. Go to dcapture.com and buy $10 worth of credits, enter your login details from dcapture.com here, like I'm doing, You can see I've got $7.32 left in my account. This will use that service, okay? So you'll start getting higher success rates. Make sure you hit save, okay? I hope that makes sense. If not, reach out to us. We'll help you. So now we're ready to go. Those are the important things I want to cover in the settings tab. All right. The next thing I wanted to show you is this project tab over here. This is where all your projects are going to be listed. So let's go ahead and let's create a project, okay? Let's say we have a video that we want to rank, okay? So let's set up a project for it. We'll go to Add Project and enter project name. We'll call this, I just made a video about how I made a teleprompter. So let's say I want to rank that video. So let's call this teleprompter how-to video, okay? This is the video that I want to rank, so I'll click Save. So now we have a project set up. The very first thing that you want to do once you've got a project set up is you want to create accounts, okay? You want the software to create accounts for you on the social bookmarking sites, okay? You can see right now, this version of the software, I've got the Pro version, I've got over 800 sites active in the software, so I can use all of these. If you just bought the basic version, you may have like 100 sites, totally fine. But when you're ready to go, just right click on your project and go to Add Task. You can see we got two different tasks: account creation or bookmarking, link building for your videos, okay? The first thing you want to do is go to account creation. So enter task name. Let's just call it teleprompter account creation. And you can just select from one of the demo profiles that the software has, and you can see that we've got all these sites that we can start creating accounts on, okay? This is over 800 different social bookmarking sites, and of course you can add your own. You can update this list if you want to. So let's select all the sites and we'll click Save. So now the software is going out there and it's setting up these tasks, okay? And in a moment, once this finishes, the software is going to go out and start systematically creating accounts for us on these sites. So I'm going to click pause on this video while it does that, and I'll meet you back here. Okay, so the software has created all those tasks for us. So let's go ahead and click OK. And now you can see a progress bar right here of as the accounts are getting created. You can see that it's going through them right now. Okay, so I've just paused this task just so I can show you the link building feature. So let's go ahead and right click on the project and go to Add Task, and we'll go to Bookmarking Task. So now we can give this task a name. We'll call it teleprompter link building, and we'll click Next. So now we're just basically setting up the link building for back to our video. So you can see it right now. The software has created accounts for us on 93 sites so far. If we let it keep running, it would keep going, but I paused it just to show you this feature. So this number would be a lot higher if you let the software run in its entirety, okay? So let's click Next, and you can see we've got 93 sites right here. So now we can just select all of these. We can just click the first one, scroll all the way down, hold Shift on our keyboard, and we've selected all of them. Okay, now click Next. Now this is where we're going to enter the info for our video. So we can actually build links back to multiple videos at the same time if we wanted to. I'm going to go ahead and just do one here. So let's go to YouTube and just grab a video that we want to build links to. Here's a video I just shot today about how I built a do-it-yourself teleprompter for $15. So let's say I wanted to rank this video for DIY teleprompter, okay? So we'll go ahead and just select the YouTube URL, okay? Go back to the software, and we'll go ahead and enter that link right here. So title, this would be obviously the keyword that you want to rank for. So let's just do DIY teleprompter, okay? And this would be the actual post, so we can put anything here. Let's go ahead and just create one. We can just go ahead and how to create a DIY teleprompter for only $15. Okay, so tags we can do like DIY teleprompter prompter. This would obviously be your keywords. I'm just going to enter some demo ones here. And now we can go ahead and just add it, okay? And we can keep adding videos here if we wanted to. If we had another video we wanted to add, let's go back to my Video Revolver account, my YouTube channel, and let's say we wanted to grab this review right here that I did for Video Vibe Pro, okay? Let's say we wanted to rank this video for Video Vibe Pro review, okay? I'd copy this URL, go back to the software, into that URL there, and we can call it Video Vibe Pro review, my review and bonuses for Video Vibe Pro, and keywords Video Vibe Pro, Video Vibe Pro review, etc. Okay, so now I would go ahead and add that. Now there's some other features in the software that you can use, such as you can create spin titles and descriptions and things like that. I'd recommend writing your own, but you can use that if you want to. Watch the other tutorials I talked about in the beginning of this video on that. You can also have the software crawl this site for other links, and there's a bunch of cool stuff you can do, but I'm going to let Yogesh explain that stuff in the other tutorials, okay? So we've got these two videos set up that we want to start building links back to. Now over here on the bottom, we can see that we can then adjust our settings. For example, we can control which bookmarking sites that we want them to build the software to build links on. I'm just going to leave it to all. And over here, we can spread out our submission. So we can actually make the software run right now. So it goes out and it starts creating those links for us. Oops, I just realized the software is a little bit off the screen. Sorry about that. Or we can submit it to, say, 10 sites per day, okay? Or we can spread the submission out over 3 days if we wanted to. But I'm just going to go ahead and do run now, okay? So now we can just go ahead and click save, and the software is going to go and it's going to start posting links back to these videos for us on those 93 sites that we just created accounts for on the previous task that we created, okay? So let's click save. And the software is basically generating a task, and it's going to go out there and start building links for us. So I'm going to pause this video, and I'll come back once it is done with that. Oh, it's done. Okay, I didn't have to pause the video. So now we'd click OK, and now we've got a new task right here, and the software is going to go out and start posting these links for us. We got to give it some time, let the software run its course, and come back and check later. But now the software is building those links. So that is the basic core features of Video Bookmarker. Like I said, you can watch the status of each task here. A few more things that I want to point out. First of all, if you click over to the Sites tab, you can see all the active sites loaded into the software. If you can download new sites, Yogesh has a service where you can download an updated list of sites. You can also add your own sites. If you have another site that's not in the software, you can add it here just to keep your list updated, okay? Another thing, activity, you can go here and you can watch what the software is actually doing. You can see that it's going through a capture delay right here. Pretty cool. You can actually watch it working in real time, right? So the scraper tab you may or may not have. It's available in the pro version of the software. If you do have the pro version, you will have this feature. Now basically what this will do is it will scrape links from Google for you. So for example, this is very useful if you want to identify new sites that you can build links on. For example, if you want to scrape Google for social bookmarking sites that you can submit your links on, well, what you can do right here where it says enter footprint file, please enter footprint, you can use the various Google operators, okay, to search for specific keywords on specific sites that would identify them as social bookmarking sites, for example. So what we can do is we can use a Google operator such as this, in text, okay, and then in quotes, submit your bookmark. So if we did this, what it's going to do, and we click start there, the software is going to scrape google.com or .co.uk or .co.uk or whatever one you want to use, and it will list sites in Google that have these words on the site. So what kind of sites would have this text on it? Well, a social bookmarking site that lets you submit your bookmark, okay? So this would allow you to build a list of new potential social bookmarking sites that you can then add into the software to build links on, okay? Another one you could do is something like in URL, okay? In URL, let me reference my notes here. So in URL /plig / and what that would do is it would scrape Google for websites that have this right here in the URL. So Plig is basically like a content management system, okay? So kind of like WordPress, but it's a platform that a lot of social bookmarking sites run on, okay? So if it has this word in the URL, then that means chances are it's a potential social bookmarking site. So again, allows you to build a list of new potential social bookmarking sites to build links on, okay? Now, if you want to look at a reference of various Google operators, okay, that you can use, go to this URL here, googleguide.com/advanced_operators_reference.html. I know that's a mouthful, but if you go to Google and you just type Google operators, it's the second result here for me, okay? Click on that and it will give you a list of all the different operators that you can use in the Google search engine. Refer to this page if you want to learn more about Google operators. I know this is kind of some advanced stuff for some of you, but give it some time, read this page here, and it will make more sense, okay? So that's the scraper tab. Other than that, that's all I want to cover in this video. We're getting over to the 20-minute mark, so I want to keep this somewhat short for you. Again, the main key things that I want to point out is the settings tab. If you're getting a low success rate on the link submissions, use a premium CAPTCHA solving service. Go to CAPTCHA setting, use deCAPTCHA, okay? And it will increase your success rates with the software because something needs to solve those CAPTCHA codes, and this software or this service here is the best, okay? Other than that, welcome to the Video Bookmarker software. Take your time with it, and I know it's got a lot of features. Don't let it overwhelm you, and let us know of your results with ranking your videos in the search engines.